What's up, Facebook?
Hey, everybody. Happy snow day for those of you that are
my God,
on the
what
East
a snow
Coast
day
with us.
we're having today.
Happy non-snow days to our West Coast friends and our friends around the world.
In warmer climates, thank you for being there, holding space for us here, feeding our little fires that we have brewing inside.
We have our fires cranking warm here at the Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have this opportunity and this snow day to create another consciousness conversation with you. And again, the consciousness conversations is a conversation, so we encourage you all to participate and send us your vibes. Let us know where you're listening from, where you're tuning in from, that you're here, whatever. But please converse with us. So just checking out to see. I can't see.
I was gonna say, usually you got some feed there going.
I know.
We can be able to communicate.
I know, there's some kind of button I have to press in order
so
to
many buttons, so many things.
make this happen.
Oh, my lordy, lordy.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
snap. Wild Hand is messing with that.
Here we go.
There
Just
we
a
go.
button and a button.
Mhm.
Hello, Keith, our neighbor.
Oh my God.
What's up to Kathleen
Yeah.
Zimmerman and
What's
Andrew
up?
J?
Pick up yourself.
We got what's up, Mike. Give thanks. And yes, Bongo Bliss. We're glad he's home safe too. He had quite the journey getting home today from his work that he was doing.
Angels on our shoulders. That's all I gotta say. I give thanks for the angels on our shoulders, for my dudes I'm working with that visually followed me home. I have this work van that's been lovingly called Great White because it's this huge white van, the Crazy Man van. I think earned a new name, for the Jamaica bobsled team, Cool Runnings. I'm like, this thing's like a big bobsled. I can't control it. Spinning out, I had to have like a town come behind me with a truck and push up a hill because I couldn't get going. I'm like shoveling, and yeah, it was an amazing adventure to get home. Here I am.
Here you are.
Cool Runnings got me here.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Mr. Chef Bliss is also a carpenter in his spare time, as Jesus was.
Yeah, man.
Creating and creating. So, yeah, working with the wood.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So we're here today to talk with you about the power of intention. So we are, what's today? Today's the 4th, everybody?
Yeah.
So we had, we're coming from 4 days from New Year's Eve where we all were feeling the power of the new year, and, maybe we were hanging out with our friends and families and setting our New Year's resolutions, which we're going to talk about that word in a little bit. So first of all, I just want to hold some space for a moment. If you haven't set an intention for your new year, 2018, Happy New Year, everybody. Now's a good time. We want to hold space for you here. If you feel like you want to share it with us, feel free to post any of your thoughts on, your goals and your dreams for this year. It's going to be a powerful one for manifesting. So let us know. Share with us, please. Space. He says space. Yeah, what's up, Bob and Dan and Eileen, and we got Crystal and Lauren and Jessica.
Man, everybody's home
and
on the snow day.
and
Or
Amy.
cheating at work.
Yeah. So setting intention. So why don't we start with the thought of the word resolution? First of all, is there anybody who will raise their hand and admit or give us a thumbs up that says, here we are on January 4th, and you've already sort of forgot what your resolution that you made on New Year's was, or your
got
intention?
off track and been like, oh man, maybe.
Anybody want to be honest out there?
Soon.
Has anybody been half in, half out? Anybody? All right, we got a thumbs up. Okay, thank you for your honesty. Yes, right on. It's it's a challenge, and it takes energy and focus to keep our intentions or our resolutions, right? So let's start by, I was sort of thinking of, we were thinking of this topic today, And for some reason, that word resolution was not flowing with me today. I was like, what is it about the word resolution? Resolution. Mike, you didn't make any. Well, now's the time. Now's the time. Set your intention for the new year. What is it about the word resolution that was not flowing with me? And so I was looking at the word, and so what do we have? We have the word solve in there. And we think of solve, we think of problems, right? So, I don't know, my life last year wasn't a problem, so I'm not trying to solve anything, right? So that's what I think of when I think of resolve or resolution. So I think that's why it wasn't flowing with me. And, you know, in Rastafarianism, a big thing is word sound power. Looking at the words that you use and being aware of them and conscious of them, as in you know, many manifestation techniques. And so Bongo Bliss came up with something good. I was talking to him about this, and Chef Bliss was saying, well, what's a better word than resolution? And he thought of
Why not revolution?
Revolution. What's
You know,
your revolution?
Instead of like being like, you know, to me, like I think a revolution is like, you know, like taking back your power. You know what I mean? When you have something that's like been like suppressed or mashed down, you're like, I'm gonna need a revolution. We got to take this back. Also, too, if there's like an issue, you know, revolution, revolve. You know, I think of like a circle or like circling around. Like if something's coming at you, just revolve around it. Revolution. You know, instead of making it like, you know, got to mash it or break it down or smash it or kill all my bad habits. It's more like just skate to the side. You know, zag to the left or whatever. You know what I mean? So we were just toying with revolution, New Year's revolution.
What's your
Instead
New
of
Year's
resolution? New Year's revolution.
Yeah, so what's your New Year's revolution? So if that feels better to any of you who haven't made that, let us know if you like that, or if you want to share with us your revolution, your New Year's revolution. Yeah, it's actually a big word this year. So how can we revolutionize our lives?
Do you have a New Year's revolution?
I have a lot of them. Now, I am somebody, I'm going to admit fully, I'm sorry to you, that I set goals and I reset goals and I write all the time, and I'm just always looking at life and just seeing, like, how can we make it better? You know, what can we do different? Like, being grateful for what I have and what we have and for what we all have and for all our connections together. But, you know, what's the next step? What's the next step of rising into a higher vibration? So I'll share with you a couple of mine. Definitely, you know, to focus on a meditation practice daily, you know, and not to sway from that. I always find that a powerful thing to reset each year, because I definitely can go off course. That was one of them, to create more music and just more success and abundance from original music and keep that flowing forward. To come from flow energy in life rather than push energy, and really just feel that presence, and, you know, enjoying the moments more and what we have created, as opposed to always being goal oriented like we are in America. Anybody else want to share? What do you want to share? What are yours? I know a couple of them, because
really,
talked
like,
about this already.
yeah, I mean, really, like, it's, you know, more just like, I don't know. I mean, I would like to play more.
Play is a big one this year.
Yeah, and in that play exercise or whatever, playful exercise. You know, just moving the body. I mean, you got to stay moving. I mean, yeah, carpentry work and even musician work. You're carrying equipment and setting up and playing. It's physical, especially a drummer. But it's work. You're still working and you're moving and you're hustling. It's a different kind of abuse to your body. You can, like, it's funny, like if you were like a football player and you're mashing yourself up, or you're doing like gymnastics and you're getting hurt or something, is less painful of a pain, I feel like, than like if you injure yourself on the job. You're like, oh, I'm out. I gotta go to the doctor. You know what I mean? Like it's a different kind of pain or a different kind of injury. I feel like so. I think just more play, and being playful in that way, making time for it. Because it's easy to come home and be like, oh my God, it's been a long day. I can't do anything. It's winter out. I can't go and take that bike ride or run or skateboard or play tennis.
He doesn't play tennis. I've been trying to get him to play tennis.
I don't run either. I hate to tell you, unless I'm chased. But no, it's easy to get off
play
track.
More. Crystal says she loves it.
Yeah.
Kathleen says, yay, play more. That's my resolution too. Play on.
You got to. You have to. What do we say? Quote, this Christmas, nothing should get in the way of play or something like that. And I was like, yeah, that's my mantra. Nothing should get in the way of play. Mm-hmm. So, really that's the biggest thing. And then also, we're vegetarian and health conscious vegetarians, and to stick with that stuff, because it's easy when you're around. Believe me, I've lost track. My scary months are from October through New Year's, because it's like
every year.
Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and I'm such a sweet freak and stuff. It's you got to just break that back and know that re-implement stuff, refresh, keep it going, fortify and be strong, because it's really easy to lose it. And then you're like, once you're off, you're like, well, fuck it. Who cares now?
He's dangerous. I watch because we've been together for a good over a decade now, and I'm like, oh no, he's doing it again. It's Halloween. Oh no, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, he's gonna get really sick. Oh,
I thought I was good this year around Halloween time.
You were really good around Halloween. You know what it is? It's that we both have, God bless that we still have mothers that do homemade baked goods for us. So, when we bake our own, treats, it usually is with maple syrup, and we try to do gluten free. And so then all of a sudden you have, an amazing chocolate chip cookie, and then you're like, oh wow, it feels different once you cleanse and start to remove toxins. You start to put them in again, and you get sick. So I'm always like, gosh, we shouldn't be so pure. This is
yeah, you gotta build up your tolerance. You gotta stay so you can deal with this stuff that comes at you all the time. But
F it, says Ed Mallow. F it.
Damn. Well, no,
move your microphone closer. Back. You guys need to hear us better. Can you hear us okay? We don't have a microphone. We're just using our phone.
Just pull the camera closer, maybe.
Then. All right.
Go a little bit.
Ding, 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 ding.
Get lost in there. Let's see. What's that look like? Experiment.
DIY.
That's it.
Is that better, Rebecca? We're hanging out.
Is that Beckaroo?
Yeah.
Dang. What's up, Beckaroo?
Oh man, so yeah, big ups to Paul and Scott and Chris, what's up? Trevor, Jason, big ups to Ike and Crystal and Colin and Laura. Yes, Ashley and Sean, we love you. And Ed and Beck and Ken and Nicole and Jason and Nick. Big ups to Heather and James and Happy. Yeah, we love y'all.
Yeah.
So did you want to say anything else about sugar, or are we good with that?
No, man, enough said about that. It's powerful, so just, those are my resolutions. More play in an exercising sort of way, and being nicer to myself.
Your resolutions or your New Year's
revolution.
Your New Year's revolution.
Yeah, man, I gotta check my words.
Check your words. So again, if you're just joining us, we are talking about how to keep that intention that you might have set on December 31st and maybe you forgot about it. Anybody forget about what they were setting for intentions? So, the way I like to look at the intentions that we set, whether it's for New Year's or not, is how would you care for a little baby that you brought into the world? So you bring in a little baby, you say you gave birth to the baby, or you helped your significant other gave birth to the baby, you wouldn't give birth to a baby and then just leave it and think like it's gonna survive, right? So same thing as giving birth or creating your intention or your New Year's resolution, right? So the first thing you do when you have a baby, which we are kid free, so I don't truly know, but no, I've had enough friends and family that have had the babies. Is one thing you have to do is pay attention to it, right? Rock it and pay attention to it. So just like that intention that you set, you can't give birth and then let it go and then think that you're gonna keep up with it. So how can you pay attention to your intention on a daily basis? One good practice that I like to do is when I wake up in the morning, is to let it come to mind or bring it to mind. So I wake up, I think about what I'm grateful for, literally, before I get out of bed, and then I think about that intention. So that's a good way, or if it makes more sense to you while you're making your tea or your morning coffee, usually you're waiting there for a second. So instead of thinking in your mind like, oh, I don't want to go to work today, why don't you think, all right, well, what's that intention that I set? Let me put my mind in a positive direction. I want to be healthier this year. I want to do more art this year. I want to be more in nature. Whatever that is, put your mind there, because our thoughts create the life that we live, whether we're aware of that or not. So again, we have a baby. First, we rock it and we give it attention. So secondly, when we have a baby, we need to feed that baby. So you give birth to this intention and you set this intention and you need to feed it. So how can you feed your intention or your New Year's resolution? So let me just open that question up for a second and see if anybody has any ideas. How can you feed that intention that you set this year? What are some ways you can feed that? Positive vibrations, yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
I was thinking about that. What about making a little sign? A little mantra you can stick somewhere that's your New Year's resolution, and it says like whatever on your refrigerator when you open it up, or on your mirror when you're brushing your teeth.
I am healthy.
Yeah. I am having fun. I'm playing.
I am playing.
I'm putting toothpaste on my nose.
I am playful.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's a good idea. Invest in it, Kathleen says. I like that. Absolutely. So invest in that. How would you invest in your intention? Maybe if you're, say, trying to become a better painter, maybe you take some painting classes or invest time painting more. Just an idea. Small steps every day. Yeah, that's a really good point, Laura. Small steps every day.
Well, it doesn't have to take you a second to accomplish everything. I was talking to my dad, and he was talking to me about his, intentions for the year, and he wants to lose some weight. And he's like, if I lose so much weight in such amount of time, I'm going to stay with this thing. And yes. I'm like, Dad, it's not about how much you do in a short period of time. It's just about, sticking with it, and then eventually everything will come back around, and just do the right things because you know it's the right thing to do, not because you're going to see immediate second results, and if it's not, then I'm going to flush it down the toilet. You know what I mean? Give up on it. Forget this thing, or whatever. Being realistic and moving just small increments is enough. Mm-hmm. Moving forward.
Absolutely. We love you, Mike. Time or money, yes, says Kathleen. Sean says, see more live music. Excellent.
Yeah, man.
You're seeing live music a lot. I love that. More live music. Inspiration, right? So we feed our intention or our New Year's resolution with inspiration. So whatever that is, again, if it's to be more healthy, maybe it's a magazine picture of somebody doing yoga or working out. So how can you be inspired to keep that moving forward? How else do we feed our intention? So we feed it with inspiration. Any other ways that we feed?
Action.
Action.
The biggest feeding right there.
That is it. That is the magic word.
You gotta do it, man. That's it. Action.
Action steps, totally. So it's easy to set an intention. And it doesn't have to be like, well, if you have like this huge goal, say you have your own business and you're like, I'm going to double my income in my business this year. That's my New Year's revolution. It doesn't have to be necessarily that you take action and you do that today. But let's think of, everybody bring your intention to mind, and what is one step that you can do today that will bring you closer to that intention. And just listen to your higher self. Listen to, you'll get answers if you just sit and quiet your mind for a minute. So what's one step that you can do from where you are today to get closer to that intention or that New Year's revolution? So that's something you can do at any point. And lastly, we have, so again, you birth a baby or you birth an intention in the new year, and the last thing you do is to love that baby, right? And to care for that baby. So I say be kind to yourselves. We are all children of the universe, and we can be hard on ourselves. So you might have set a goal in the new year, and here it might be January 4th, and you might have woken up and remembered it, or you might be like turning us on today and being like,
I hate you guys.
Oh shit. I totally forgot that intention. Yeah, exactly. What? You guys are calling me out, right? Everybody feeling like that? But that's okay, right? It's okay. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind with yourself. You might take 5 steps forward, and you might have been like, January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd, I was doing what I wanted to do, and then today I totally forgot about it. And you take 2 steps back. But instead of totally giving up on whatever intention you set and being like, oh, well, I knew I was just going to do that anyways. That's your old paradigms. That's your old self talking. Be like, no, this year I'm really going to take this and I'm going to move this forward.
Take a half a step forward. Today, just to get back at yourself for being like, forget it. Well, now get back at yourself and be like, all right, I'll do a half a step. Or I'll take another step or whatever, just today's the day. Today's the day. Right now is the time. What you did yesterday is long gone. Long gone. You'll never see that again. Today is your day. Today's your day. Do it every day. And you have to look at it fresh instead of being like, I have a track history of la la la, or in the past I was meow meow meow. And right now is your day. How you're thinking, how you're feeling, and of course, when you make change, you're gonna feel awkward. You know what I mean? Remember when you first rode a bicycle, how awkward it was, even though it was exhilarating and fun. You'd be like, oh my God, I might crash and die.
It's new.
You get over that awkwardness, and then you become a professional. You're doing stunts, you're pulling wheelies, or you're riding with no hands, whatever.
Right.
You got to just put the time in, though, to do those little things. You get better and better and better and better.
The new actions and new behaviors can feel weird and not normal. And your old habits and your old paradigms and your old ways of being, they like to fight back because you're like, wait, that's not comfortable. I'm not used to that. So just know that, and the awareness of that you might get some fight back from your mind. Just being aware and just keeping your focus, and having a mantra, or again, like he said, you might have something on your mirror that says play more today. And Mr. Chef Bliss, he might in his mind be like, oh, but I need to get this done, and I need to work, right? That's his old paradigms popping up. But then if he goes and he looks at the mirror and play more every day, or playing feels good.
Even if it's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, then tomorrow you're like, damn, yesterday was awesome, felt great.
Great day.
I'm going to get 10 minutes on whatever I was doing. Or, oh my God, I can't believe how much fun I had doing that. That was so funny. I'm going to do it again. You know what I mean? Just like when you were a kid, it was like when we were young, we were in school, and we didn't have so many pressures in life and family and kids and work and making dinner and cleaning up and getting ready for bed and taking a shower. All you did was what you wanted to do. Your passion, your art, your exercise, your sport, your play. Right. You did it. And it was unconscious. You were like, you got out of school, and it was like, I can't wait, Saturday, whatever it was. You did it. You attacked it full-heartedly, and you did it, and you wanted more of it. You became good at it, and you just kept doing it. Well, we got to reinvigorate that in ourselves. It's easy in our head to be like, oh, I'm such and such age now. Huh, I can't do that. Huh, well, that was fun then, but now I'm meow. It's not. We've been trained that, at certain increment stages of our lives, when you're a kid, you can do anything. The world is yours. Make it happen. Dream. And then you get into high school and they're like, all right, stop dreaming. Let's get real. What are you going to be for college? What are you going to do when you grow up? Nah, stop that dreaming, kid. Don't play that sport anymore. It's taking time away from your homework. You got to, you're just, get to the next increment and it's like, nah, we're serious. What was fun? So bring back that child. Find that little kid inside you. If you have children, use them as your greatest mentors. The way they act, the way they move, the way they're passionate about life. I drove school buses for a little while, and that was my biggest fun because I'd see those kids get on the bus in the morning and be like, then they get off in the afternoon and I'd get home and I was like, yo, what's up, blah, 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 I'm ready to go. It's, you feel it, you're Friday, kids are getting out to go home from school, the long weekend's gonna be forever. And you get off and you feel that same energy. You're like, oh yeah, you're right, it is. It's gonna be forever. I love the weekend, So let those kids be our biggest mentors, and find that child inside of us.
Let them be our inspiration, and also remember that you're their inspiration. We have a lot of friends with kids, and I know it's easy to, they're busy, and kids are so busy this time, in this time right now. But, remember what you're doing with your life and what you're showing them from your actions is also a huge learning tool for them. So, if you were a photographer, but now you have kids and you're like, well, I don't have time because I'm working and I have to do this with the kids and I have this. Well, can you do a little bit? What can you do a little bit with the time that you have to inspire those children and to bring that back alive inside of you? So, I know it's hard. But just remember that what your action is a huge inspiration to them and a huge learning tool for them, and let them be your inspiration too. So I'm just going to check in with you all one more time. Ooh, we're talking about books back here. Let's see where that is. I missed a lot of these. I love that you guys are talking lots. Okay. Every day, give 1% more to your intentions. Very nice. Marissa and Taryn says, get specific about your intentions and focus on why you choose them. Why is a big, what's your why? That's a big one. Cheryl, to lose weight. Went back to Weight Watchers already. Awesome job.
Oh, get it.
Keep up with that. Allie's moving back. Awesome. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, you must be seeing our cat. Thank you, Allie. And forgive yourself and others. That's a big one. Yes. Joe Schley, we should meet up and talk about the 4 Agreements. I started a book club. I'd like to discuss it all. I love that book.
Oh my gosh, actually, such a good book.
I have it right here.
Wow.
Yep, that's a good one. That's so a good one.
So powerful. If you haven't read it, read it. Yeah, it's just good. It's
a good one.
Really
and it's really simple too, which I like about it. A lot of times I'll read spiritual books and I'll be able to, read a few sentences, but I'll need to meditate on it for a while. This is a really, I don't know, it just puts it really simple. Don Miguel Ruiz, 4 Agreements. Yes, Schley, definitely. That would be awesome. We are down. Playing more. All right. A lot of people have that play intention. We must all play together, right?
We gotta find it.
Let's play together. We should start a play group. I mean,
my God.
It's kind of what happens when you come to a Hannah's Field show.
We lived in Oregon. There was a group, and I bet you there one exists here, where they had for adults, in the evenings, it was I don't know how they called it, but it was gym. It was Foursquare, dodgeball, like a lot of gym classics, and you would go and just play like you were like on recess. You know what I mean? I remember hearing about it. I was like, oh, that sounds like so much fun.
Nice, awesome. Not overwhelming yourself is definitely the key, and just taking it one day at a time, says Allie. Awesome. And Fran says regular meditation, great connection, take small steps.
Nice.
Doing without doing.
I love it.
Says my Buddhist friend. I like that.
Hey man, I have been taking a little break from coffee. Not that long of a break so far since New Year's Day.
You have. This is new to me.
Yeah.
No wonder. Okay, go ahead.
No, I haven't had coffee, you know, and Tuesday, or sugar. And Tuesday I wanted to kill everybody, you know, and I felt bad. And it was painful, you know what I mean? And, you know, you have a couple of days where you're just cranky and crabby, you don't know why. And you're like, what the heck, I just need some sugar, some coffee, or whatever. But, you know, you just muscle your way through it, and then you start feeling normal again. Start feeling a little more normal again.
Little by little.
I just want you to know that you're not the only ones out there.
Lori says, oh, she's just going to watch this every day. She's at a crossroads this year. Has to be great. I have so much psychic blockage. Right now is her day. Love and peace. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, so psychic blockage, that is interesting. You know, if you want to talk to us a little bit more about that, are you doing anything? Are you aware of different steps to remove psychic blockage, and what does that look like to you in your life? You don't have to write it here if you're not comfortable. If you want to message us separately, that would be cool. Oh no.
You run out of battery?
I don't know. Storage? I don't know. But we're still working on it.
Well, if you lose us, we're out of storage.
That happens.
We love you. See you later.
Yeah, I had a friend recently kind of message me about something similar, and you know, we often cleanse in this house and ourselves. You know, simple things like sage and Palo Santo are very powerful, and putting a white light, I say white light of the Holy Spirit around you, love and positivism to protect yourself, remembering to protect yourself. We're all energy, you know, whether you believe in this stuff or not. Right? Scientifically, we're all energy. So you can put that force field around you when you're going out in the day. If it's, you know, say if it's people at work that you might be feeling that from. But that's all I'm going to touch upon. On that, kill him with kindness. Yeah. Play, go slid off the roof, says Beck and Ed.
I just might. It's one of those kind of days. There's a lot of snow.
That was bad word, yeah. Happy says, thanks for taking the time out of your day to make this video. Hope to catch up soon. Yeah, we missed you at the CD release party. Yeah, man. Happy. Yeah, so that's the story. Don't give up coffee, says Kathleen.
No. Not giving up. Just pulling it back a little bit. Not giving it up.
Oh, Elizabeth, we intend to give hugs to you this year, too. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, lavender, ancestral, psychic, you know, psychic blockage. Okay, all right, so that's some deep stuff, definitely. Focus on your beautiful son, Allie. Love yourself and be kind no matter what. All right, I'm just gonna read a couple more, and then we're gonna leave you with a song. Taryn says, you can get over the hump. I quit coffee in July and I feel so much more clear.
Dang,
some of our bodies are too sensitive for caffeine. My nutritionist just recommended electrolyte water with reds and green powder if you need an extra boost. Thank you, Taryn, for that. Yeah. Thank you. What's up, Naomi? And John. So very, very interesting. So as a recap, just to set that, right? So we're changing the word resolution today to what is your New Year's revolution? What do you want to revolutionize this year? What is it? And bringing that into mind and remembering that your New Year's revolution is like a baby. You have to pay attention to it on a daily basis, just bringing it to mind. You have to feed it with inspiration and with action steps. And then thirdly, you have to love yourself and be kind to yourself. And if you take a couple steps back, just remember to keep moving forward and keep that focus. And it's okay. We're human. We're at least right now, we're here in this material realm. We're gonna end with a song. We just released a new album that's called Revolutionary Soldiers. Talk about revolution. And I put a link, if you look below this video, to our CD Baby account. And right now there's 3 free songs, and we're gonna play one of the free songs. So if you go to that link, you can listen to it, you can download it, any of the free songs. We have True Meditation for free, Grow Your Light, and Light Up My Way. So all really positive, light songs to shift you into the new year. So that's our gift to you all. And we so thank you for being a part of this, and for all your feedback. Please share this, and please message us if you have any thoughts and ideas of another consciousness conversation. We've been performing a lot lately, and we're gonna we've been having a lot of people come up to us at shows and be like, please keep doing these videos, they're inspiring. So when you do that and communicate that with us, it's inspiring to us to keep doing these videos.
We're ready to give it up. We're like
no, we weren't. But we love you guys, we love hanging out with you guys. We're Hannah's Field if you're new to watching this, and this is Chef Bliss, and I'm Hannah.
What up?
And lots of shows coming up. Go to hannahsfield.com, which we're working on a new site right now. But you can at least go to the show section. What are we doing? We're doing a song from the album called Grow Your Light. And Allie, go check it out. Yeah, hannahsfield.com. You can get the information, the links. It's available on iTunes too if you're more comfortable with that. Love you, Whitley. Much love, everybody. Grow your light. 1, 2, 3. What you gonna do? Yeah, give thanks, y'all. Give thanks for chilling with us. Sounds of strength and courage and help. We love you, Naomi. We love you all. So glad you chilled with us on this snowy East Coast New England day, and sending love and light and positive energy for you to move whatever you want to move forward in 2018. Give thanks for chilling with us. If you like that song, it's actually free right now on the CD Baby site. If you look at the link below, go there, and there's 3 songs for free from the new album, Revolutionary Soldiers. Thanks for being with us. Love, light, strength, positive, forward vibrations. Yeah.
Yeah.